What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC NEWARK career mode here on FIFA 22. Today we're starting off this episode by taking on Northampton Town, and then we are heading into January where we face Carlisle in the league, and we finally have our FA Cup fixture against QPR. Not quite the time we wanted. We're looking for Premier League opposition, but a chance to maybe get through against QPR at home. We need a big performance. That's coming up at the end of today's episode. But first, we need to go ahead and take a look at the results. Since you guys were last here and last episode, we were beating Stevenage by 2-0 at the end of the episode and moving second in the league. Since then, we beat Hartlepool by 3-0 away from home. We lost 2-1 in the Papa John's Trophy to Forest Green, a rotated side that just didn't get through. Then we beat Bristol Rovers by 1-0. And finally, we beat Oldham Athletic by 2-1. And that does mean that coming into the final game of this calendar year, AFC NEWARK, in our first season as a professional football team, on top of League 2, 5 points clear of Newport County in second. And we are 10 points clear of upcoming opponents, Carlisle United, who are in 8th. So there's a big gap to us. A big gap to us in the playoffs, a big gap to us and Newport in second as well. So a bit of breathing room. This one doesn't mean too much, but we need to keep winning. We can't afford to drop points now, but winning is the option. Here's the two lineups then for the sides. Both sides playing a 4-4-2 formation. We're slightly more defensive with the holding, and we do still have Owen Morris out injured. He is back in training, but not quite yet fit to start a game. Maybe he'll return in the FA Cup fixture against QPR. Let's get into this home game though against Northampton Town. Intercepted there from George Evans. Northampton look to play through the middle, and Logan Hicks, and look at the room for Louis Atkins if we can square it to him. It's Louis Atkins, so much room, so much time, and the young boys just keep scoring for us. Louis Atkins with his second for the club, giving us a 1-0 lead against Northampton. And really quite a simple goal, an interception from George Evans. Logan Hicks, the left back again, down the left hand side, ball across, and defenders couldn't get close enough to Louis Atkins. He gives us the lead after 5 minutes. Reggie Stevens, Hargreaves, Ibrahim Miles, Billy James. Atkins keeps possession for us. Still Louis Atkins, now there's Ibrahim Miles. George Evans. He's looking for Atkins, and he might win it here from Osfall. He will. It's Atkins. It's still Atkins. He's twisting, he's turning, and he can't get away from his man. Ball across low, cleared by Kioki in front of, I think it was young Frankie Kent there, and Northampton get it away. Pinnock always burst away from Sessignon. Tet might be on. Ball goes rangy forward. Oh, trouble here. Tet gets the flick down. In behind Logan Hicks. Can you accelerate? You can't. Connolly, ball across. Chance for Pinnock. Saved by Jakonski. And we can't get to it. Pinnock equalises. 13 minutes played. 1-1. Miles. Out wide to Theo Hargreaves. And we find our way back through into this game. Good ball across. Billy James is there, and his header really should be doing better. Straight at Roberts, though. Could have been 2-1, 10 minutes before the break. Sowerby, good pressure from the midfield too, but Lewis has got 5 yards of space on the edge of the box here. Lewis goes down in the area, and it's a penalty. Reggie Stevens has brought him down, and Northampton have a chance from the spot here. It's Kabamba versus Jakonski. Kabamba dinks it. 2-1 Northampton before the break. There's George Evans. Atkins. James. Back to Louis Atkins. Good football. Atkins is away. Referee. Surely last man as well. He's got to go. And from a penalty at one end to a red card at the other, this game has it all. Fraser Horsfall has gone. Straight red card. Bringing down Louis Atkins, who was in behind. It's a clear red card. It's a trip from him. Unfortunately for us, it wasn't quite in the area, and it's just going to be a free kick for George Evans. Evans, wide of the post. Oh God, we've let Kabamba in here. Big chance. Kabamba, 3-1. He tried to step up with offside, and instead, Northampton score again. Ibrahim Miles will have to chase back on Connolly. Lewis in behind Logan Hicks. Connolly. Connolly will get round Logan Hicks, who just can't get back on him. All across from him. Get to it first, Sessegnon. He doesn't. It's off the ball from Pinnock. Stevens is underneath it. Finds George Evans. That could have been 4-1 Northampton, and they're also down to 10 men. What's going on? Atkins doing well. Can't get through. We are being limited to counter-attacking a 10-man side here. What is going on? We are top of the table and in tremendous form. All of a sudden today, it's all gone out the window. Despite what's happening on the field, we just can't deal with this, and Kabamba makes it 4. What a shocking result this is for us, and I mean shocking. We've been playing really well recently. Good football, scoring goals, looking sharp, defending relatively okay as well. Now all of a sudden, in this game, despite having the extra man, we have really failed to capitalise on that. Here's Frankie Kent. And that ball's just going to run behind George Evans and away from him. And the final whistle is approaching here at Flowserve Arena. And this is looking like our heaviest defeat. 4-1 whooping from Northampton. Disappointment, to say the very least. A hat-trick from Kabamba. Could not deal. And we drop points for the first time in a while. Well, despite that good drubbing, we are now into January. January 1st, transfer window is open. We have all to spend in this window. £21,000 with 9,000 weekly wages. Anybody loan, anybody free, anybody for next year. They're the kind of players we're going to be signing unless we can sell somebody. That is always an option. We've got Carlisle in this next game, and with Owen Morris still not fit to return, going to be a start up front for Nicholas Hyde, and up front alongside him is going to be Bryce O'Sheng. We're going to go with Hyde and O'Sheng against Carlisle up top. This is a quick sim game. Let's see if we can get the result that we really need after that beating. We don't. Frankie Kent gets a goal a minute after Melly should give Carlisle the lead, and it's a draw. Here we are then. FA Cup time. The dream is still alive. The dream we want is just to run. We don't want to win the FA Cup this year. I mean, we'll take it if we do, but we don't think we're going to win it at all. That's not the plan. The plan is to get as far as possible and face as many big teams as we can along the way. QPR is in our path from progressing today. We're at home against them. Owen Morris is back and ready to play. Let's hope he can return to the form. Let's see us rise to the top of the table. Here are the lineups for the two sides then. Morris is back and in the starting lineup for this one. James alongside him, Hargreaves, Miles, Oakley, Booth and Bryce O'Sheng in the middle. Sessegnon, Goodwin, Stevens and Hicks. Jakonski in goal. It's 5 at the back for QPR. Lyndon Dykes up front. This is going to be a very difficult fixture. The FA Cup always has upsets. Please let this be one of them today. We're at home in front of the adoring NEWARK fans. Owen Morris back on the pitch in a NEWARK shirt. FA Cup hero from the last round, Bryce O'Sheng, to bring it forward for us here 13 minutes into this game. Let's have Chair on his back here, but Chair is an attacking player. He doesn't really want to get back here. I know he doesn't. It's still Bryce O'Sheng. Puts it back to Billy James in the first chance. Falls for NEWARK, but straight at the goalkeeper Archer. Chair. QPR holding the ball pretty well at the moment. Ball in behind for Kakai. To his right hand side, ball crossed in towards Lyndon Dykes. Going to be headed away as far as Amos. Now Dykes again on the edge of the box. Gets it back as well. He's poor and easily gathered with his feet from Jakonski. Ibrahim Miles looking for Owen Morris. Dickey brings it down and runs back towards his own goalkeeper. Looking to get Archer involved. The pressure is actually going to work out and it's going to fall for Miles here. And now it's Owen Morris! 1-0 AFC NEWARK. Owen Morris on his return to football gives us a 1-0 lead in the FA Cup. How important will that goal be? There's Johansson to Chair. Nice Chair to Hamalian. Brushes past Sessegnon. The byline, Hamalian low, and Gray volleys it in. Half-time whistle is upon us here. QPR with the possession at the end of the first half and passing it around pretty well, as they have done in this first half. Very difficult fixture for us so far, taking the lead but pegged back. Do we have the spirit again in the FA Cup to go and find a winner? QPR looking dangerous as always. Andre Gray looking dangerous. 45 minutes though to go and find the winner. Sessegnon into Bryce O'Shea. He's not the quickest of players, but he's done well enough here. Still O'Shea. And low ball to Billy James, who can't dig out a finish. Goodwin. Miles. Oakley Booth. Closed down by Johansson, but gets it back. And Owen Morris has just got away from his defender here. Morris, great movement. Good save by the goalkeeper. Clearance only finds Tashan Oakley Booth. Can he find a pass here? He can. It's Billy James. James gets past his man. Still Billy James. Across to Oakley Booth. Oh, he's missed! No! On the hour mark, Oakley Booth 6 yards out. I think he scored and somehow puts it wide. Keep the pressure in the right place to stop them from coming forward. But once they find a gap, they are very dangerous in front of goal. Gray. And it's going to be Johansson, and Jakonski denies him. 6 minutes remaining in this game. Is there going to be a winner this afternoon? Or will we have an FA Cup replay? The one thing we don't want in this FA Cup run is more games added to the list. And the replay, it's going to be another game, isn't it? Let's go get a winner then, boys. Here's Ibrahim Miles, Oakley Booth, Frankie Kent off the bench. Into Nicholas Hyde off the bench. Hyde scores! Get in there with 2.5 minutes to go. Nicholas Hyde surely fires AFC Newark into the next round of the FA Cup. Frankie Kent and Hyde linking up on the left-hand side. Just hits it hard and the keeper can't stop it. And Nicholas Hyde with a special moment for AFC Newark. So let's go get a goal. Now I'm about to say let's not concede one in these last few moments, please, boys. They're going to throw it right at us right now. It's Elias Chair to Willock. Charlie Austin. QPR looking for a replay desperately here. Austin. Willock. Chair. Bodies in there. Stevens is one of them. 3 added minutes at the end of the game. Oakley Booth has the ball for us. He's going to find Nicholas Hyde. Surely that's it. Still Nicholas Hyde. Frankie Kent into Nicholas Hyde. Is there another for Nicholas Hyde? There is! A chipped finish for Nicholas Hyde. And we are through to the next round of the FA Cup. What a performance from Hyde off the bench. Lovely finish. Wasn't expecting another one. It's them two again. Kent into Hyde, and Hyde with the dink. Unbelievable. They may have been defeated in the league, but that is a massive win in the cup. We move on again. 4th round, here we come. Who is up next for us? Let's hope it's a big boy. That is going to do it for this episode though, boys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one very soon.